Hey guys, Justin Atkins here, 2017 Forest Wood Cup champion. There's no better way to catch a schooling fish than on topwater. It's by far the most exciting way. It's become one of my favorite ways. I've almost gotten obsessed with it since winning the cup. Just, seeing that blow up, getting to throw a big topwater, it's great. I've got a few tips that I want to share with you today that I think will make you more successful and better at throwing a topwater and help you work your bait easier. First tip I want to share with y'all today is tying a loop knot. For people that want to tie what I'm going to consider a tight knot, which is straight to a split ring, that's fine, you can tie it on split ring. But if you're going to tie something such as a loop knot that's going to be loose, I like to take the split ring off. What you'll run into is your line will get down inside the split ring and work its way all the way around, or you'll hook a big one, and with that line only around one loop of the split ring or one bar of the split ring, it'll straighten it out and you'll lose your bait and the fish. First thing, I always throw my topwater on straight braid. Some people like to throw a leader, a mono leader. That gives them a little bit of stretch and a little bit of play. Because when you got straight braid and you get a big blow up and you got a very stiff rod and you really load into that fish, you'll straighten your hooks out or you'll have equipment failure. So I throw a real limber rod to account for that straight braid and that no stretch. But I'll take my straight braid, you run it through the loop, or the tie that's your split ring was on. I've taken my split ring off. I run me about 2 foot of line out the side, and you stick it back through the exact way that it just came from. Pinch your tag in your main line, and then you have a loop in this side. I'm gonna get my tag in there, feed myself a little line, make it easy to work with. And then you're gonna take all 4 pieces and hold them right there together. Put your thumb up here where they're all meeting at and just do a simple overhand knot. Stick your bait back through it. And then I'll use my bait to actually pull all my lines down. And that right there will help you keep them all nice and even. I slide it up here towards the front and just kind of work it down until I get it right there. And then you've tied you a perfect loop knot. I'll pull on all 4, pull on the main, pull on my 3 tag ends and cut them off and just leave, 1/4 of an inch or so, because braid is going to slip just a little bit till you get it good and pulled down tight. But that loop is now pulled down tight. Sometimes I'll put a drop of super glue on it, just anything to help hold that braid, together, but I never have any issues with that knot slipping, doubling it up like that. And that gives you a perfect loop, keeps you from having any resistance against the bait. When you're walking the dog with a pencil popper style bait, that bait catching the water is going to make it want to go this way. But if your rod tips too stiff, or you have a knot that's tied straight to the bait or straight to the split ring, you're not going to be able to get that freedom in the knot when you give it the slack, which is going to make the bait want to come to you more instead of straight left and right. So that is definitely a big key, is tying that loop knot. I always upsize my hooks when you're throwing a big bait and you get a good loop knot, a good limber rod to give you that resistance. You can get away with bigger hooks and still get that same action. So that's definitely my tip for today on throwing a topwater, and I hope it helps.